Hey there, and welcome to this introductory video where we are going to talk about primary, secondary colors and work towards finding an answer about how do artists find what they need in order to create artistic investigations. And basically, artistic investigations are our experiments, like a scientist would experiment. We try different things in order to see what results we'll get, and then think about how are we going to use them. So first, let's talk primary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Can you guess why these are so important? That's right, because you can't mix these colors by mixing any two other colors together. So red, yellow, and blue are very important to artists, especially when we want to know how to make new colors. If you don't have the right paint, you might need to know. So let's take a quick review. Our secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. Those are the ones that you get when you mix two primary colors together. For instance, if you mix red and yellow together, you will get, what's that one? Yes. If you mix yellow and blue together, you will get, yeah, that one, green. If you mix red and blue together, you will get, yeah, purple, also known as violet. It is important to remember that those two words mean the same color. So that's how we get those secondary colors. Now, what you want to realize is that different materials react differently. So as artists, in order to find out what we want to use, we might have to experiment or play with some different types of materials. If you are doing the following activities at home, you can choose any two materials that you want to compare. It's a good idea to do a painting and a drawing material. I'm going to show you which two we are going to be using here in our classroom. So, in order to get some very different results and see what it's like to mix colors, we are going to use chalk pastels. I call them chalk pastels, but you might find them more often as soft pastels. I call them chalk pastels because they are very chalky. They blend very easy. They're messy, so you have to be careful how much you use them. But you would find them in little packages just like this, okay? The other material we are going to be using in the classroom is tempera paint. Tempera paint is a little bit different from watercolor paint in that it is opaque. That means it covers things up pretty well. It is already wet, so you don't have to do the dip, swipe, and swish before you get this paint. You can already dip it right in and it's ready to go. You do still, however, need to make sure you're cleaning your brush in between colors. We're going to intentionally mix some colors here, but we want to make sure that the colors here stay pure. Then, those are the ones that we are going to be using for our in-class investigation. Now we'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about some things that you will need in order to set up your artistic space.